What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about a product that I reached out to a company in Germany for. They are called Liquid Elements, and this is the T4000 version 2 polisher. Now, I spoke with them. They were so cool. They sent this to me, obviously from Germany. We've got a couple sample pads from them, which they're different from anything we've ever seen, at least I've ever seen. I'm gonna just open this up. I'm gonna show you what's so different about this polisher, mostly visually, and then you know, in another video we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how we like it. We're gonna also find out if we like these pads, and then we're gonna do a little comparison to see how this stacks up against, for instance, the Rupes or any of the other polishers I have. So stay tuned. So we are gonna be opening this box up. We're gonna just show you why I think this is a pretty cool polisher. As far as I saw, it's mostly a visual things, but you know, I see quite a few detailers that I do follow on Instagram and YouTube using this exact unit. I caught my eye because it looks different and I wanted it. So usually when I want something, I find a way to get it. This is what we're working with here. Again, lots of German, 950 watt. Translator.com, anybody? No idea. But we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna show you what's in here as far as packaging. Looks pretty cool. There's its own little bag, which is already a unique thing. I like the bag. I don't really need a bag, but it's cool that there is a bag. But I'm gonna show you what's awesome. Oh, very exciting. You know I'm a sucker for things that are visually different, and this is definitely visually different. It smells like a brand new something. I can't quite place it, but this is just too cool. So cool. I figured from looking at pictures that this was never gonna be like the Rupes. Rupes, just in my opinion, has the best selector. It's thick, it's powerful, it's big, but this works. But honestly, this does a job. This definitely, it's not gonna have the typical, you know, progressive trigger that Rupes would have. So I mean, you know, you give up what you are used to when you're starting to mess around, but it's just an attractive polisher. It's an attractive unit. I saw this and then I started researching, and it's actually got a pretty cool grip. It's got a serious grip. Like, I feel like, as this is probably not going to be like my full-time polisher, let's be serious about this, but nice little backing plate. I'm wondering if I can swap that backing plate for my Shine Supply one that came with the Evo. We'll see how that looks. Here's the other thing. I knew going into this that because this is an overseas unit, so I prepared, and I have adapters. I bought originally, you know how I get, come on, I bought the white ones, but then I didn't know if that was going to look stupid or not, so I ended up buying this, which I think will go like this, but I don't know if I'm going to like that either. I might just stick with the white one. We're going to see. I don't think it's going to matter either way, but we will be able to hook this up to our USA power. But yeah, this just looks cool. Let me put this down. I'm that guy that likes to experiment. I like a lot of the UK companies, a lot of the UK detailing product companies. It's just something on my mind all the time when I'm looking. Cool little backing plate, got a little hint of orange. I was wondering why they had orange on the bag when it was a white polisher, but it kind of makes sense. Feels really nice in the hand. It's got a nice weight to it. These light up, as far as I saw in the picture. And we're gonna actually, plug this in real quick so you can just hear what it sounds like. This little ripper. Just get an idea. It's got quite a bit of cable. I don't know the exact measurement, but this is a very good length of cabling that they just gave us here. So let's see if we could just plug this in without any issues whatsoever. I'm just gonna try with this, our little adapter. Okay, just gonna plug this in and we'll see if we could. Oh. What is that? Maybe that's not drawing enough energy. That was kind of weird. That surging noise. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, this is why I do these things, because we're gonna experiment. I have no idea if it's some kind of conversion issue. I just tried both. It gets power, but then it doesn't feel like it's maybe getting enough power. Maybe I need some kind of special converter to it. It's flashing. It's supposed to be just staying on green, but it's doing this. Can't be the unit. You know, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So we'll be back in a few minutes. We're gonna figure this out. Alright, so I don't even know where we left off. I have no idea from memory what the hell I even said in the previous clips of this. All I know is this turns into a shit show. Everything I do turns into an absolute shit show, but I persevere and I figure this shit out, because that's how I do, that's what I do, that's who I is. So what we have here is me wanting to have something different that I don't know who in the United States has this polisher. I would venture to say I may be the only one. I don't want to be that guy that says that, but you know, I may be. I don't care if I am, but I may be. It's possible. I just think it's a badass looking unit. That is a badass looking unit, and I'm sorry, you just, you know, don't at me, son. But this is what we got. So as you know, we got this, and I bought all of these like things because I thought, I'm not the brightest in the world, and I'm definitely no electrician. I thought that this would work, but little did I know that this doesn't run on 110. Like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but this is a 230 volt situation. 950 watt beast, and it needs 230 volts. And that just ain't happening. I could put a 240 or a 220 or 240, whatever it is, in the garage, but you're talking about, you know, this is not a permanent place for me. I'm probably out of here within a year. When we get the house built and we have my forever garage setup, or forever until the next house, I'll do that. I won't mind having, and I probably will for sure have, a 220/240 available setup at that point. But here, no, because I'm not staying here. So this was the next step. This is called a step up / step down, or step up and step down. So basically this is just a transformer. Again, I don't know tons of specifics. I'm going to show you the box. They do have better ones. This is a 1000 watt. They have like a 1500 watt for more money, but I don't need a 1500 watt. I need a 1000 watt, because the only thing that this is even closely for is a 950 watt. So I figured I have plenty by 50 watts. So this is what the box looks like. I'll link this down below. So what this says is you can input 110, 120 to 220, 240, and it'll turn 110, 120 to 220, 240, or it could turn 220, 240 down to 121, 110, 120. It just seems like a really cool thing. It's a heavy duty unit, which we appreciate in this house here. It's got circuit breaker, fuse protection. It's very silent, and there's a high temperature protection. I don't know how often I'm going to use this polisher, but I could tell you after all this, you bet your ass, you bet your bibbies, I'm using this thing. So I plugged this in. I didn't plug this into this yet, so we're going to try this out right now. And just a word, if it gets to the point where I'm using this, obviously I got a giant cord for this. I would probably take one of my extension cords, connected outside. I got a 20 amp fuse. I would hook that up to this box so I have a lot more movability. Let's see what we got here. Turn it on. We got a light. So from what I gather, since this is coming from the 110, okay, here we go. So this goes here. Theoretically, I should just be able to take this, plug that in. We got circuit breakers. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to slide that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this slid over. Yeah, okay. If using 110, 120 volt in the USA, select 115. Okay, so we leave that on. Moment of truth. Live and here for your pleasure. Now, if you remember what it was doing, I'm not even going to try to remind you because that just annoyed me. Let's see. Let's see. I want green lights and I don't want any hesitation. I'm going to turn this on at 1. Let's see. Oh, baby. That's it, baby. We are in business, bro. We're in business. Look at this. This freaking thing feels sick. Alright, let's go to speed 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! Wow, it's blowing. Wow. This is blowing some serious air out of here. There's a lightning bug just flew right by. This thing is blowing some serious air. I can't believe this worked. This is incredible. Okay. This thing is no noise. No noise whatsoever. It's so cool to have something like this. I'm shocked. This thing, listen, I've never had something like this before. This literally is a whole ass unit. So yeah, like I said before, or maybe I didn't say, they came with their own polishing pads from them to demo. This is probably their finishing pad, super soft. That's pretty okay. I'm assuming this is their most aggressive, maybe their medium cut. This is their light to medium, and then their fine. So I will try out their pads. They are definitely unique. They got this little, sucked up thing. Looks like somebody took a scoop out of my ice cream right in the center. Pissed me off, but it does say LE, liquid elements. And again, this is what this polisher is. This will be in future videos. So if you're interested in this, just let me know. But this is what it looks like. It's got this cool little handle. Just giving you some beauty shots on this thing. Definitely feels good. You got a lot of grip here. I really like how there's this like overhang down. I mean, you could really purchase a good handle on it. I like how it feels. The whole unit feels good. These are nice rubber. It feels quality made. Like I said, the only thing that stops me from absolutely loving this is, you can't really compare this to my Rupes because it's got the progressive trigger. Yeah, this is great, and it's got whatever. It's not a big deal. You turn it and you lock it in. Same setup as pretty much every polisher. So if you're looking for something that's probably gonna be game changing, I don't think this is gonna be it. As far as something being different and unique, then for sure this is definitely it. They have other polishers I was looking at. Carbon Collective has a like teal colored one that I would be possibly interested in getting, but at this point it just doesn't make any sense. I got one from overseas. I'm happy with one. I'm gonna have a buffer that's different than probably 99% of other detailers and people and on the interwebs, and I'm very excited about that. This is extremely cool. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of the support. You check out my cool little carbon fiber wrapped wooden bench top. It's pretty sweet. This is really freaking cool. Never knew this existed. This was like $70. All in, doesn't really make much sense. Still less than half the cost of what a Rupes would have run me, but I will stick by Rupes and Flex. These are super quality names in the biz. Even Max Shine doing really good stuff, but I feel like this is just going to be one of those cool buffers that I pull out, and you know, I'm definitely using this after all the headaches. But yeah, this is really cool. This is all we got here. It says don't throw this in the garbage because this thing's fucking awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. See you guys in the next one.